That was pretty depressing. But yeah, let's go to Storm's movie review because
And
that'll put us.
it's extra special this
yeah,
week. This
it'll
is
put us in a good
Storm's
movie
award
mood.
show, I think.
It's good stuff.
As you can see, I'm wearing my all-purpose suit, which can mean only one thing. I'm doing an awards show. Since I started doing this about a year ago, and it's award season, it seemed like the only proper thing to do. You may have noticed that a lot of the movies that I review don't really get awards, so I think it's time that we do it. My first award is the most pleasant surprise, and that goes to Ella Enchanted. I think the target audience for this film is more younger girls, but after saying that I'm kind of embarrassed, because I really like this movie. Seriously, this movie came out of nowhere, and everybody went crazy over it. My second award is the movie I was hardest on, which means, well, I should have laid off a little bit. That goes to The Forgotten. Go ahead and watch The Forgotten if you like suspense thrillers and redheads. This movie was pretty decent, and I like redheads. Next, movie that was most like a video game, Dawn of the Dead. Right here I'm supposed to tell you about the plot, but I'm really not sure what it was about. Now, it's not because of the idea of being similar to Resident Evil, it's because of the usage of the guns in this movie. Give you an example. One scene, a guy lost the usage of his legs, and he was given 2 guns, while a guy behind him pulled him as he was shooting the zombies they were going away from. That right there is a rail shooter. Next award is the February Award. Now, to me, February is not a month. February is actually an adjective that means dark, boring, and depressing. It was actually coined from the movie review of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which turned out to be an alright movie. But the award goes to Hide and Seek. I know they call it a suspense movie, but the plot moves slower than the original PlayStation's loading times. Unfortunately, Moulin Rouge was not eligible for this award because it came out a few years ago. Next award, Worst Review. Now, this isn't reflecting on the movie at all. It's just the worst job I did this entire year. And that is Van Helsing. Now, you probably can't tell from right here, but I'm actually doing a review. Yeah, on a movie that has nothing to do with Star Wars. Now, on the flip side, what was my best review? Well, it's actually a tie between Saw and Kill Bill 2. Both of which created 2 classic characters. Sawman?
Yo, man, what movie did you go see?
What movie did I see? I saw.
You see Saw?
No, man, I stayed by the monkey paws. And Storm Drain.
My parents are not hippies!
The award I'm most proud of is the WTF Award. That goes to The Passion of Christ.
But why did it get such a big opening? Why did I go see it? Well, I believe it went a little something like this.
Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. You've entered the no spin zone on the O'Reilly Factor. You know, there's this new movie out called The Passion of the Christ, directed by Mel Gibson. There's a lot of controversy to it.
Controversy? Oh, I am so there!
Where's my jello?
Seriously, I have lost all respect for Mel Gibson. He says, I'm just making this movie to show how gory his death was. No, you did it to make money. Look, I realize that Mel Gibson cannot sell movie tickets by making water turn into wine. He has to sell to the public. Okay, I'm jealous that he has more money, okay? Alright, I'm sorry, people. Next award. The honorable mention goes to Polar Express. Now, there were times of great peril for the Polar Express, but I was always reassured by, it's rated G. At least none of the main characters will be decapitated. It does feel a little bit odd giving an honorable mention to a technical milestone. Just remember, the greatest part was no boring parts to this movie at all. Unlike my next one, which is the movie to avoid. Boogeyman.
This is the most pointless movie I have ever seen.
Just don't even entertain ideas of watching this movie. Just don't. And last, the best movie I saw this year, Shrek 2.
Flag 2, like the last one, it's a borderline PG rating, which sets it apart from Pixar.
Shark Tale was okay. The Incredibles was just a disappointment. But Shrek will always be the best. Well, I hope you have a good spring break. I certainly will. Until next week, don't...
You know what the 7 are, don't you?
Oh, ha ha, very funny, guys.
You're quite the slug head. I can keep my job, right?
That was awesome, Storm.
Oh,
That was
Stormy.
awesome.